Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Jeanette and it's Jeanette's signature. So today I'll be making this beautiful flare gown with a zipper in the front, and it has some pleats, a flare with some pleats around the waist area. And of course it's going to be a princess dart cut, and just kindly watch out for this beautiful tutorial because it came out looking very beautiful. It's beginner friendly and it's quite detailed. So if this is what you're interested in, please kindly sit back, relax and enjoy it. It's going to be a very jolly good ride. So let's go over. So this was the inspiration as you saw on the thumbnail, and this is what I'll be making. So I'm going to be drafting this on my paper first before transferring to the fabric. So go ahead and measure out the half length of your client was 1 inch for joining on the waist area. Then you will remember to add your zipper in the front, because in this case the zipper is not going to be at the back, it's going to be in the front of the gown. So please remember to add your zipper allowance to the front part. So remember to add the zipper to the front parts, and then you get your shoulder measurement divided by 2, and you add half an inch for joining of the sleeves, and then you come down by the same thing for your chest line, and then you draw out your armhole curve, and then you come down by 1 inch for your shoulder slope, and then of course the neck width I'll be making use of 3 inches for now. So we have our chest line and then the half length. So now you're going to go ahead and then get your bust point measurement, whatever it is, add half an inch, and then you're on the bust as well, add half an inch. Like if your bust point is 12, make it 12.5. If it's 13, make it 13.5, because by the time you join it, it's going to be going back to the normal. So now I'm taking to 2 inches on the sides for my dart, on the bust dart, as you can see. And then, okay, sorry, my nipple to nipple measurement is 4 inches, but on the first line there, on the chest line, I did 4.5. Then subsequently on the waist and then the underbust, I did have 4 inches. Like I removed the half an inch I added at first, and so I came to the armhole, divided it by 2, got the midpoint, and then connected it to meet the bust point, nipple to nipple bust span measurement there. And then for the underbust dart, I'm taking 2 inches like so. So I'll go ahead and connect all this together. So you should be conversant with my videos, especially this princess dart cut. Every time I make use of it most times, because I believe that it comes out looking very beautiful and neat. So just go ahead and input your bust measurement divided by 4. Remember that you're starting your markings after the zipper allowance, not before. You do the same thing on your waist and then add back the sewing allowances and of course the allowances you'll be needing. So we're almost through. So for the neck width, I increased it to 3.5, and then for the depth, I'm going to be making use of 4.5 inches. So it's going to be a round neckline, and then I connected it like so. So just go ahead and connect all those together. So let me just go ahead and cut this out. So let me just connect my armhole first before going ahead to do the remaining. So just go ahead and cut it out. So if you have watched up to this level and you have not yet subscribed, please kindly hit on the subscribe button and kindly leave beautiful comments. Thank you. So just notch your underbust like that, and then go ahead to cut out the dart intakes. Slope down your shoulder, and then of course you cut out the neckline. I notched the zip as well. So this is what we have. So now set that aside and then go ahead to cut out for the back piece. So for the back, I'll just go ahead and cut it straight on my fabric. I don't want to waste my paper. So I'll just get my half length measurement and then roll that out, and then get my shoulder measurement, my armhole, and then the chest line. So those are the things I just rolled out. So remember, the back piece is not going to be having a zipper allowance because the zipper allowance is already in the front. So whatever you used for your neck width for the front must be for the same thing at the back. Then you get your 1 inch for shoulder slope, and then you get the midpoint of your armhole, and then you impute your bust measurement divided by 4, and then you add your sewing allowances, and then you're going to be connecting it. Then you're going to come down for the neckline depth, and I used 1 inch for that. So I'll come to the waistline, divide the waist by 4, add 1 inch for that, and then of course you add your sewing allowances. And then you connect like so. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. So I'm just trying to show how the dart is going to be. Just mark 4. That's whatever your nipple to nipple measurement is. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out like so. So I'll notch this point, but that's where the dart is going to be. So I'll go ahead and cut all this on my fabric for the front part. So I couldn't use it for the middle part, so I'll use it to cut for the sides. So when cutting for the sides, just add half an inch all the way around. That is where you'll be joining it, or a quarter of an inch around like so. So the next thing to do now is to cut out our flare. So for the flare, I believe I already have detailed tutorials, but this is going to be like a bonus. So I'm going to be calculating it. For example, if the waist is 40, I'm not going to be cutting out 40 exactly. I'll be adding extra inches because of the pleats. I'll be adding about 10 extra inches. 50 divided by 6.28, whatever you have, is going to be the radius for your flare. So it's just as simple as that. So that's I was just doing the calculations right there. So that's what I had. So I'm going to be using that to cut out my flare. So I'm just going to be folding my fabric and then in a bias format like this, and then I'll be getting my waist measurement divided by 6.28, yeah, and then I'll get the radius, and then of course I'll get the full length of the flare, and then I'll go ahead and cut it out. Why I'm not that in-depth on this is just a way of telling you that I already have detailed tutorials on how to do this, so this was just like a bonus, yeah. So if you feel you're interested in learning how to cut out a flare, please kindly just check it out on my channel. I have detailed tutorials for that. So go ahead and cut this out. So this is what we have. So whatever I cut out for the back, I'll cut out for the front. Then for the front, I'm going to be splitting it into two because one will be for the front and one will be for one side. You understand what I mean? So now for the sleeves, it's going to be a short sleeve. That's the length of the sleeve is going to be like 10 inches. Then I added 1 inch for sewing allowance. And then I carved it out like so to get my armhole plus 1 inch, and then I did my round sleeve plus allowance, and then I connected and cut it out like so. So this is the sleeve. We have our 2 sleeves ready. So I'll just go ahead and use my lining to turn out everything that I've sewn. As you can see, I'm gonna have to cut them out. So let me just quickly go and join it, and then I'll be back. Yeah, and then I'm back. So this is the back, as you can see. I've got ahead 2 pleats. I just made some few pleats at the back. The main pleat I made was for the front, because that's where the beauty is going to be. So this is the front part. I've gone ahead to attach my wadding and then turned it out with lining, and you can see that is the zipper area there. So you can see it from my camera angle that this is looking very, very beautiful. In fact, when my client wore this, she was just very happy. And so I've pleated the other parts. You can see the front part is fuller than the back. So for the sides, I'll be adding side pocket because my client cannot do without pocket. So I had to add pocket to this. So if you don't want to add pocket to your own, your flare can just be cut once so that you just join it once. But mine is going to be into two because of the pockets. So I'll go ahead and join this together. So having done that, I went ahead to join it and then sew it. I removed the allowances, and of course I added my zipper for the front. So for this zipper, you're going to be needing these 40 inches or 50 inches, 45 inches zipper for the front, which was what I used. So this was how a beautiful tutorial came to be. You can see that it's very detailed, it's beginner friendly, and it's super easy. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Yeah, watch out for my next tutorial because it's going to be a banger. It's a very beautiful clothes. I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag. Don't worry, just relax, don't worry. So thank you all, and God bless you. Thank you. So see you on my next tutorial. And like I always say, it's Genius Signatures. Ciao. I'll be signing out.